bing. Bing, bada, boom, bang, bing, back, bing, bang. We're dead, everybody. We died. Hello. Hi. Hello. Let me get the music started. I'm trying. Hello? Yes, it's going. Yay. Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon. All that wonderful stuff. We're here. I'm trying to get everything. 1 second. Did the bot work today? I didn't even pay attention. It did work. Okay, we're fine. Everything's going great. Hi, everybody. Hello, good evening, good afternoon, all that wonderful, amazing, beautiful stuff. I'm so excited. I have my drinks. I've been having too many snickerdoodle cookies, and this has been a problem. I'm being dead fucking serious. It's at the point where my tongue is hurting because I keep eating snickerdoodle cookies and licking the cinnamon sugar off the top of them, and it's hurting. My tongue hurts from eating so many snickerdoodle cookies, but I really like snickerdoodle cookies. They're very tasty. Hi, Monica. If you've never had snickerdoodle cookies, they're so freaking good. I don't know how to explain them. They're just really tasty, and it's great. I don't know what else. Where am I? Hi, everybody. Good evening. Oh, I don't know what's happening. I'm very excited. You haven't? They're so good. I don't actually, you know what? I'm gonna Google that real quick. What is snickerdoodle cookies? So I can show you guys. I want to show you guys snickerdoodle cookies. Here, come on. Come on a journey with me. I'm gonna show you snickerdoodle cookies. They're kind of like a sugar cookie with cinnamon and sugar on top of them. They're very similar to sugar cookies, but they're so much better. They're so much better. They're so soft and chewy and delicious. I love a good snickerdoodle. That's shopping. I don't want shopping. I want to show you images of snickerdoodles. Look at them. They're beautiful. Yeah, but I've been I lick the top of them when I eat them, and that's the problem because my tongue hurts now from just licking snickerdoodle cookies. I can't keep doing this. They're so good, though. But anyways, hi. That's not why we're here. We're not here to talk about cookies. I'm just my brain is on cookies today, I guess. I don't know what's happening. I had an idea because I was reminded of a really old fanfiction AU I made for a fandom I'm no longer in. It was a solid topic, so I don't mind. Thank you, Monica. I'm glad you like that topic. But in a fandom I'm not part of anymore. That sounds like it would hurt your tongue. It does hurt my tongue. It hurts it so badly. Also, hi, Twitchy. Twitchy on YouTube. That's very similar. Amusing to me. Wait, do I not have my... No, that's Reese. I have a YouTube chat. Is it not on this? Wait, okay, hold on, everybody. Hold your horses. Chat 2. Copy. Oh, wait, I do have chat 2. There's chat 2. I found you guys. Hi. I'm going to put you over here with the other. I always have technical difficulties. The definition of being canary in yellow is having technical difficulties. But now, okay, there's chat 2. Because for some reason, it won't let me, okay, I have a chat box, and it won't let me merge YouTube and Twitch chat into a single chat box, so I have to have 2 separate chat boxes for you guys. But it's okay. I love you guys. I adore you guys. Kisses. Mwah. Okay, I gotta stretch real quick. 1 second. Guys, don't get a bone disease. It's not fun. Your bones hate you all the time, and cold weather does not help. Okay, the topic of today. Back to the actual thing we're here to do. Back in the day, I had a fun little, AU for a fanfic that never came to fruition, but I really liked the concept so much that I was like, I want to turn this into like an actual like thing, because it was a god AU, but like I did it in a weirdly convoluted way, and I thought that was really fun. I would love to make these into like original characters, and you know what's our like favorite thing to do on this channel is make original characters and have too many of them. Dear God, I have a whole page for all of my OCs on Canva, and it's a lot. What the? I just heard my brother yelling. It's fine. I have a lot of characters. 9, 15, 22. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so, wait, so 9, 15, 30, 37, 40, 50, 59, just on here that like we've done on stream together. So I wanted to make more. And like, okay, this like AU, I'm gonna clean my glasses real quick. One sec, one moment. I had a smudge. Anyways, in my brain, I thought this was like such a fun like concept that I really wanted to do something with it, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. I wanted to do something with it. So I was like, I'll make like a pantheon. We'll sit on a stream and you guys can listen to me ramble and rave about a random ass pantheon that just came out of nowhere in my little tiny creature brain. This concept started with me having like a really silly idea of like, listen, people always talk about like just gods existing, and my brain has always liked the concept of like the opposite of like gods existing before humans, right? That's like a concept that's in most theologies. But I really love the concept of gods coming about specifically because of human belief and prayer. So like I wanted to make a pantheon that's like that. It's like the universe answering people's prayers and creating gods hyper specific to what they're being prayed to, so that there's like theoretically an infinite amount of gods, and gods can regularly be born, you know? I just like that idea a lot of just like there's like a theoretical no limit to how many gods can exist. And it makes it so fun. It makes it so fun. I think it's a really interesting concept that like you could bring into like a fandom and have people make really cool like fan OCs with this idea of gods. It's fun. Just make some deities. Why not? It's really fun. I like it a lot. And so I had that idea, and then I decided I was going to put them in like 4 subcategories of like types of god, which is where I got power, war, justice, and hope, of being like 4 categories of gods and deities, like all that good shit. And then I made a fucking pamphlet. Not really a pamphlet, a poster. I made something with like when I was doodling and writing shit down. Because you guys don't get to see the original document. Listen, I put emojis. But like, yeah, specifically, like, when humans pray, a god answers them. If a god for that thing doesn't exist yet, the universe will make one to fill that gap. New gods are born pretty regularly as a result of this. Very fun, very cool, very spicy. I liked it a lot. Some examples, because I had 4 main categories that the gods fall into: power, war, justice, and hope. Power is the most common. So, like, most gods, when they're born, would probably be considered a power god, which includes eloquence, ambition, prosperity, influence, ingenuity, and assiduities. If you don't know what assiduity means, it's basically concentration. It is how dedicated you are to a task specific. Assiduities. If you don't know that word, I can't say it right. Assiduities. 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 I like your funny words, Magic Man. I do make fun words. And power would be have like the most common things and also kind of like the broadest like concept of what counts as like a quote unquote power god. You know, and then war and justice are pretty tied with like how many gods fall under their categories. For war, I had retaliation, impulse, and ignition. And then for justice, I had judgment, forgiveness, and retribution. Very fun. I have a very fun time. Very spicy time. Very fun, spicy time. And then for hope, which is the rarest, I only had 2 in the original, like, Pantheon I made. But, like, those characters, we don't talk about those characters. We gotta make them into original characters right now, because I'm not in that fandom anymore. Which was tenacity and voyage, or specifically, like, sailor voyages and, like, ships in safe passage over water. Those would be, like, 2 hope gods that I had. The main character originally was the god of tenacity. Great time. And then also I had this the category a god falls under is a lot more complicated than what it looks like what makes sense. Oh, that makes sense for a power god, so that would be a power god. It's not that simple, because like the circumstances that the god is born under, the prayer they answered when they were born, even like the astrological phenomena that was occurring during that time is like all what determines what category a god could technically be under. So it's like a whole thing. It's like this part of it's like the vibes, but also part of it is like what the fuck was happening in the world when this god was created for a reason, you know? My favorite example is retaliation. Retaliation right here is a war god. But like in my brain, the pantheon of gods have always argued that retaliation should be a justice god, because it's basically the same thing as retribution. And it had to be like, on a technicality, he's a war god, not a justice god. And people argue about that. Same thing with like ignition. People think it should be like a power god because like igniting change in the world and things like that. But she specifically was born to ignite a war between 2 countries. So she is a war god, not a power god, even if ignition can look like power. You know, it's fun. It's a spicy time. Same with like prosperity. Sometimes prosperity is like you want your crops to prosper, and that feels like something that should be under hope. But no, it is a power god. Fun things. That's like tenacity, the main character in my original like work, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep as the main character. Tenacity was born technically during a war, but wasn't born for the purpose of the war. And for the longest fucking time, he thought he was a war god, and then found out that was very wrong. Not a war god. Not a war god. Great time. Loved it. Listen, these are all my wonderful little brain worms in my head. And I really wanted to make like characters for them and like just yoink them, but like I had nothing. So we're gonna do that today. And just we're gonna make some shit. We're gonna create some people. And we're gonna do that with Pick Her. My wonderful favorite website ever for finding random ass stuff to do. Because, fun fact, I cannot draw. I write, I do not draw. I have never drawn in my life. That's a lie. I've doodled. Jesus Christ, bro. Bro, you cannot do that to me. Johnny, goddammit. Oh, why? Why are you built like this? Yeah, Monica's playing Minecraft. You could have killed Monica. Monica could have died. 2 for 1. Okay, what's a good pit crew? I think, okay, for the first character... Oop, wrong one. Yes. For the first character, I think we're gonna make Tenacity. Tenacity. I think we're gonna make Tenacity. He's masculine male. I'm trying very hard. Ooh, my game was all fucked up. I'm trying very hard not to think about, like, what their original source of this character was. So, like, we're just gonna ball. Fuck it, we ball. I'm more confused and scared, but I'm in the nether. You're never going to save for 100k. No one will ever save for 100k. And you have to redeem that specifically when I'm on a world that can be reset. So, like... I don't remember following, but, like, I'm here now, I guess. You're not... Nobody in their right mind will ever get to 100k on my channel. And that's just a fact. You're not getting there. You're not getting there. Ever. But also, hi, that one antisocial kid. Hi, hello, kids, plural, sorry. I'm a stubborn chick. You are stubborn, okay. back to making gods randomly in my brain. Tenacity. Tenacity is the first god I want to make. I don't know if I'm going to give them actual names or they're just going to go by their, like, titles. So you can call me whatever you want. I'm going to call you one. God, that was so off the beat. Okay. Welcome, whatever you want. Okay, we gotta find a pit crew though. I don't know what would be a good pit crew. Okay, I know Tenacity is definitely a masculine character. And I want to go with, like, kind of harvest vibes. Winter vibes. Very wintry. So big fluffy coat. Big, like, listen, not Santa Claus, but like burly Russian man. Santa from Rise of the Guardians vibes. Kid is probably a better nickname. Hi, kid. But it's plural. Kids. Hi, kids. Hi, Lily. Hi. Hello. But I don't know. Wait, can I find that Hera? Gentleman of Hera. Ooh, okay, let's see if I can do it with this one. This one. Yeah. Oh, I don't want that. No. Don't talk to me. You guys, you know what? You guys don't have to be subjected to this. It's a stupid ad I can't skip. So we're just gonna be in the darkness for a while. Hello, everybody. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Unfortunately, we're stuck like this for 15 more seconds. I'm right there with you. I've had someone decide to call me that before, so I really don't care as long as it's easier for you. I will, you know what? I'm gonna change your nickname every single time I say your name. It's gonna be confusing for all of us.
Hello,
Darkness, my old friend. Add over. Let's go. Hard names that people try to abbreviate. Yeah, because we all know your full name is Joe Nathan. So sorry. I love saying that. Okay, well, I'm just gonna, yep, I'm not deleting his shirt, but I'm gonna delete all the extra shit so we can see him. Have a nice, clean palette. Beautiful. Okay. So, burly Russian man is the vibes. Not Santa Claus, but like Santa Claus from Rise of the Guardians. If you're catching my drift, if you're smelling what I'm stepping on, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay? Okay, those are the vibes we're going for, kind of, I guess. Listen, I don't like making pale bitches. Winter vibes, maybe a pale bitch. Perhaps a pale bitch for the wintry vibes. We'll go with that for now. No. No, maybe. Nope, definitely not that one. Too downturn. I don't know. I'm so bad with eyeballs. Ooh, maybe. Oh, wait. What about this one? Oh, ooh. I kind of like that. I'm gonna go with those eyeballs. What color? What's the color of tenacity? Wait, actually, let me look that up. Color associated with tenacity. Tenacity is an herbicide? Damn. Ooh, color pie. R/color pie. Determination. You haven't learned the tenacity of these guys. Persistence and determination are some of the main positive traits of black. Ooh, okay. Black. I can go with that. Tenacity herbicide is so metal. For real. Ooh, okay. So most people are saying black. Okay. I can go with the black. I can fuck with that. Do I want to do black eyes? Damn. Definitely not red. Maybe maroon. No, I think I like the black eyes. Ooh, eye shines. I like that one. Ooh, we can give him like the biggest smoky eye. Damn, smoky eye. Damn, smoky eye. Hear me out. Okay, are we smoking it out? I do like him with the smoky eye. Decisions. Do I go like a black smoky eye or do I like go like a brown smoky eye? This is why it takes me like 3 hours to make characters in here, and you guys just have to put up with my bullshit. And also say things. You're like, you know what? You should just go with like a purple smoky eye. And I'm just like, I don't know what that means, but you know what? I'll accept it. The more I'm looking at, the more I really like it. Maybe that one, because it's like, it's still that like gray cool tone, but like not as intense as the black. This is a me thing. This is literally like a non-issue for anybody else. Unfortunately, I'm built fucked. Man, noses are just weird. I'm so glad I don't have a nose. I'm sorry. Noses are weird. I don't have to worry about facial parts on myself. I don't got that shit. Okay, wait. Are we gonna hollow out the cheeks? Nose and cheek? Yeah, let's give him a chiseled jawline. Let's make him sexy. He's a main character, technically. We have to make him sexy. I forgot you can remove the eyebrows. What if I just raise them up a little bit? Very sexy. Thank you. I don't like him when he's smiling. I don't like any of these mouths. I want him smiling, but like that's not a good smile, and I don't really like that one either. God, why are you so hard? Ooh, hair. I want him disheveled. Ooh, that's disheveled. Ooh. Ooh, I think we're cooking here. They're all bad. They're all shitty. Hate it here. I hate when Mouthers dumb. I do like that. Okay, okay. Ultimate penultimate question. Are we doing long or short hair for him? Like, listen, y'all want input, you gotta say it now because I'll just start doing shit to him. So, like, if we're going long or short, you guys gotta tell me. Or bald. He's currently bald. Like, we can do flowing locks. God. Hmm? Or, like, we could have medium. Hmm. I still want disheveled. Hmm, maybe. Why did that get flagged? If you give him short hair, he looks like a basic white man. Very true. Very true. We haven't gotten to his very fluffy outfit, though. I don't know why that was flagged for saying basic white man. Why is that flagged? I don't know what's happening. Yeah, but like... I don't know how I feel about him with, like, long hair. But I also don't think I like him with short hair. But medium hair also looks really dumb on him. Why is hair hard? That doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. They're the most sensitive? Probably. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Fuck ads. For real, on God. Ooh, wait. Okay, wait. Hold on. I could also do, like, this. Or this. I kind of fuck with that. Too short. Like, this is just a bad character creator for him. It feels like it, yeah. Beaming down sights is so helpful, though. Ah! Ah, thank you. Thank you. I still keep forgetting to change that notification. But it's kind of funny. This is not a bad hair. Okay, but like, okay. If this is not the picker, let's look for some other masculine pickers. Because there's a lot of feminine pickers on here, but like the masculine ones are kind of like not great. So like, let's see if I can find a good one. Because I want him to be masculine. Because once again, Russian Santa vibes. Let's see, okay. Oh, Pantheon. Oh! What is that? No, thank you. Wait, what's that? Oh, is that Ronnie from... what is that game called? Elden Ring? Is that Ronnie? Aww. That's my little brother's favorite character. Ooh, maybe. This one doesn't have a lot of good options that I remember. In the mask need, you just might have to suffer a while before finding anything. You also have this one. Ooh! Ah! Yeah. Okay, we're gonna stick with suffering for this one for now. If I find something great later, I'll post about it and like show you guys the updated image of him. I do like this so far. I think if we give him facial hair, it might help. I'm not a fan of full beards. I think this looks strange on him. Do I need to, like, lift it up? No, it's too close to the nose now. No. Can get behind that, though. New pig crew, you describe him and I draw him back. Oh, that'd be so fun. I like this. Okay. I like this. Good shit. Mm-hmm. 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 Kind of looks like Victor without facial hair. Frankenstein? That is probably not the same Victor you're thinking of. I don't know who you're talking about, though. I keep forgetting Pickeroo exists until I end up needing it. I love Pickeroo. And then, listen, I give my characters, beauty marks because I adore beauty marks. So, like, all of my characters have beauty marks. Victor from Arcane/League. Okay. I don't watch that or play that game. So I don't know, like, any of the characters. I feel bad because people have been telling me about them. And I'm just like, I don't know what you're saying to me. I don't know. I do not know. I do declare. Ooh, actually. Okay, wait. There we go. Do like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. Okay. We're cooking with oil or something like that. Cooking with gas. See, I would go with that, but that's too, like, rough. If, you know... Okay, titties out for a minute. Everybody avert your eyes. Okay, the titties are away. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay, I kind of fuck with that. Mm? Mm. Mm? Mm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Fur. It's not fluffy enough. I need more fluff. I need more fwa-fwa. But, like, that's way too fancy. This man's not fancy. He's in the woods. I can fuck with that. I can fuck with that. He looks like a basic lumberjack. We're going little bit lumberjack vibes, but not a lot. I need more fur. I need him to be, like, drenched in, like, furs. I can't find that shit. Not right now. We're going basic. Sherlock looking ass. Ooh, what if I give him a choke? No. No earrings. Okay. I'm liking this. Okay. 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 Henderson to be fatter? What does that mean? Is this a joke? You did say /J, so, like, I know this is a joke, but, like, is this a joke I'm not getting? What does Henderson to be fatter mean? What does Henderson to be fatter mean? He needs... Oh my god! I'm gonna say Henderson to be fatter now. I'm just gonna say that from now on, just randomly, just Henderson to be fatter. Perchance. goodness. He does, though. I want him to be, like, more, not Santa Plump. Not Santa Plump. That's his name. Now, Tenacity's real name is Henderson. But, like, I don't know, like, when, like, Russian bear vibes, you know? Brain only just realized that the Pantheon means, what Pantheon means. I don't like English. I love the word Pantheon. But, like, okay, we're gonna finish him. Tenacity specifically. He looks like a warrior at first glance. That is what he's meant to look like. He's meant to look like a warrior and like a god of war. But he's not a god of war. He is just unfortunately born during a war, so everyone just went, I think that's a god of war. And they're like, nobody questioned it. Nobody thought to actually, like, find out what kind of god he is. They're just like, ah, yes, a new god was born, and he's a war god. No! No! He's one of two gods. I'm gonna say hope gods, because that's their actual title. Tenacity is a title. I don't know if they have actual names or they all go by their, like, titles. I can't spell perseverance. That seems like too many E's. How do you spell perseverance? Perseverance. Ants. A-N-S-E. Okay, that's why. There's an A in there. Perseverance. Like, okay, the vibes that, like, originally he had, we're not going to talk about the fandom that he was originally part of and what character he was from that fandom. We're not going to talk about that. Lily would know. Lily would know, though. But, like, Lily, that's for a me and you thing to know about and not anybody else, okay? L30 days stay within L30 people. Anyways. Tenacity was, like, in my brain, in my little tiny creature brain, was, like, it was born during a war from desperate men asking for, like, any kind of divine sign of, like, remaining. Like, perseverance, determination, tenacity. I am a secret keeper. You know. And tenacity, he thought that meant he was a war god because he was born during a war. Unfortunately, gods' titles are a lot more convoluted and complicated than that. And he kind of went on, like, this first couple centuries being a god, just thinking, yeah, I'm like, not even centuries. It didn't even last that long before he figured it out and be like, ah, yeah, no, I was very wrong. He found out during a particularly harsh winter up in the north of wherever the fuck this Pantheon exists. I don't know. I haven't made a universe for these people yet. And it was in the prayers of children praying that they would wake up tomorrow and that their village would still be standing, that he realized he's not a war god, he is a hope god. And that's why he regularly shows up on the battlefield, but he's not a war god. You know? It's great. It's a great time. He had a wonderful time realizing that fact. I love him. I will eventually write shit. I don't know if they have birthdays. No universe, only Pantheon. You know what? Yeah. was born February 29th. You know what? I'm just gonna say that from now on. Because once again, another thing that, like, has to do with, like, these characters is the, like... I don't know how to explain this. The, like, astrological phenomena that's happening around when they're born. And hope gods are really rare, so they're only born on, like, very rare occurrences in the universe, essentially. Like a leap year. So he's born on a leap day. He's born on leap day. You know what? I'm accepting this as my canon now. He's a hope god. And honestly, if anybody had, like, been paying attention to the fact that he was born on a leap day, that would probably win the first instance of them being like, are you sure you're not a hope god? I hate that my first thought was born on once every blue moon. Exactly. I don't know. There's only him, and the other hope god is the god of voyages and, like, safe travel over water that I have written down. They're really rare. It's a rare occurrence to have a god of hope. So, like, there's tenacity and voyages currently that are in the hope god category. Honestly, I kind of want to do all the weird convoluted characters first. Because, okay, there is tenacity, who thought he was a war god when he was born. There is ignition, who people debate if she should have been a power god. And then there's also retaliation, who people argue that should have been a justice god. Specifically because retribution is a justice god, and they're like, retaliation, retribution, those are like two sides of the same coin. Should they not both be justice gods? And it's like, no, because retaliation specifically has to do with war, and retribution specifically has to do with, like, judicial judgment, you know? So, like, two very separate things. Well, like, people always like, those are basically the same thing, and it's like, no, you're not. I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna die. I kind of want to do that. Ooh, I kind of want to do ignition. I kind of love her. She's kind of great. Okay, but let me write down. The idea of retaliation, just going like, are we sure about that? Just looking him dead in the eyes and be like, are we sure? Are we sure about what you just said to me? And he's like, I'm gonna be real. Nobody's questioned me about this. Your message got smited? Where? Where did it get smited? Did I lose it? I'm so lost. It just kept failing to send. Oh, L. L plus ratio. I'm afraid that's just that's a you problem. That's a skill issue. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Okay, tenacity. And then I want to make ignition. Ignition, and she's feminine. She's a feminine deity. Let's go to the top and see. Look through them again. Just keep googling. Oh, this is cute. I might use this later for something else. Ignition. Okay. Oh, what would be a good picker for her? I didn't get auto-modded. Didn't get auto-modded. Oh, I got disintegrated by God. God decided. Valio. Ooh. Not sassy enough for ignition, because I'm picturing her high-key, low-key a bitch. Maybe. Maybe. I have ideas. Perhaps. Perchance. I know there's a lot of pastels, though. Let's go there. Okay. thinking. There's something like Malwika. Yeah, little bit of Malwika vibes, but more of like the vibes of like having to prove that you can play with the big boys. You know, kind of like those vibes of being like a god. Everybody already is like trying to say you're not a war god, and like you're one of the war gods, and you're like, I'm going to kill you if you try to say I don't belong in this group. I'm going to fist fight you. You know? Like, she's gonna kill a bitch if they try to tell her that she's not actually a war god. Kind of like those. So like one of the S, like that one S rank from One Punch Man. The psychic girl? I don't remember her name. I just remember her little sister's name, which is Blizzard. What is her name? She's the Esper. I can't think of her name. Why? I can think of her sister's name, Blizzard. What the fuck is her sister? What is her name? I don't even know. Tatsumaki! Ooh, okay. Do I want the eyeliner? Yes. Okay, but what color eyes? This bitch is lagging. Let me eat out of some categories real quick. Okay. Hopefully it stops lagging so much now. Nope, still lagging. We're just gonna refresh real quick so it stops lagging. There we go. Oh, god damn it, making me watch a video. Nope, no free advertisements in this household. We get the dark screen until it's over. Okay. Be remembered for someone as special as you. Someday, I will drink the last cup of coffee with a smile. Okay, ad is over. Let's go. Okay, back to eyes. Why did that change the whole face? I kind of like the yellow. I kind of fuck with the yellow. No. Ooh, pink might be fun. The red feels like too much red, but the pink is kind of fun. Or like the orange. Ooh, pink or orange. Oh, why are these hard? Pink, orange, pink, orange. You know, okay, I'm gonna go with pink and maybe give her a pinky vibe. Orange? Ooh, you say orange? Okay, we'll go with orange. We'll go with orange. I can work with those vibes. I can work with that. Fucking, she's a smoker. She's a chain smoker. The god of ignition is a chain smoker. Please, it would be funny. My absolute genius was about to say something about colors before. Listen, we all colorblind in this household. Did I give her like the smallest bit of lipstick? Oh, it did. Huh. Great. Speak your truth. We can say any kind of bullshit about colors. I see too many colors. Ooh, giving her some like, ooh. I kind of fuck with the like the little like fox whiskers. I kind of fuck with those. She's gonna kill someone. I could do like that for like kind of like war paint vibes. 3, maybe 4 colors, so I'm clearly the best at coloring. Exactly. I don't know why she feels like somebody that has piercings. Oh, wait, I'm gonna delete all the hair real quick so I can look at like a clean base with her. Because like they always add like so much bullshit. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. This looks like Jessie. I don't know if I like any of these hair colors on her. Don't like the orange on her. I could fuck with this color. I might have to see more of her hair before we decide on a color. I am thinking probably gonna keep it either short or in a ponytail. Y'all decide amongst yourselves, short or in a ponytail. What are we feeling? Either way, she's actively in wars all the time. But I don't think she would have her hair like flowing short. Okay. I'm hearing. That could be cute. Ponytails are a peak, but short makes more sense. Short. Okay. We're all in consensus. Now, what kind of short are we thinking? Ooh, I kind of fuck with that. I kind of fuck with that. I kind of like fuck with this. Okay. I kind of like this. Kind of like blocks out her war paint though. But I really like these. I fuck with this. Okay, I fuck with this. What color of hair though? I'm sorry, this just looks like Krona from Soul Eater. I made Krona from Soul Eater. I don't think I'd mind the pink. kind of like that. I kind of fuck with that. I think, if I went with this, I think I'd change the hair color, or the eye color. I don't know how I feel with orange with this hair color, but I really like this hair color on her. I'm telling you now, I hate blonde. I rarely make blonde-haired characters, because it's like my least favorite hair color. I just, listen, if you make a blonde-haired character, you do you, but like, it's not for me. Not for me. Vibrant or dull? That's like the difference between these two for me. Vibrant or dull? Like gray to represent smoke? Ooh. They're gray? You don't really have a good gray. It's like ashy shades, but like nothing gray. Kind of gray? If it had black hair, this would just be way too similar to my wife. Aww! I will say I am thinking like desaturated because it's like in a war, no time to like wash your hair or anything. So I am leaning desaturated, but like, okay, like this steely green blue or like this very muted magenta. My single ass can't relate. L. I like these two the most. Ooh, I do love... Listen, I love a jellyfish cut. Now I'm just kind of looking at them. That one's definitely the best for this style that we're going for. Okay, but with this thinking, okay, 1 minute. Let me go back to the eyes real quick. I think I would go with yellow if I'm going with this hair color. You know, it looks more concrete. More like together in a coherent style to me. You can see the fire in her eyes this way. Also, listen, what if we make her a little bit psycho? I know I work. Thank you. This is the face of a woman that will kill you. Oh, I can even put blood on her face. Instead of like the things. I like the war paint kind of vibes. Maybe better with like this. I can fix her. And I can make her worse. Let's make her worse. I want to see what happens. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Okay. Yup. Yeet. 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 Leet. Yeet. Yeet. Wait. Yeet. Yeet. Skirt. Skirt. Yeet. Yeah, okay. We'll go there. Ooh, clothing. Ooh, that purple matches her hair, kind of. For being a fire character, she doesn't really have it. Well, she's not really a fire character. It's ignition. It's just an unfortunate coincidence that has to do with fire. This is actually just my wife with a different hair color. Amazing. I would neither make her better nor worse, but I could in fact not affect her at all. She is in fact fictional and cannot be affected. Okay. Wait, actually, I have an idea. No, not that one. This one. This. Dead by the end of day. Okay, wait. Change things around. Worth it. You guys, y'all wanna fuck this fucked up little girl. She's going to kill you. I almost said little bitch, but I was like, she's not really a bitch. You know, like the song, I'm just a girl in the world. Her singing that while actively murdering people on a battlefield. She's like, well, she doesn't really, like, technically fight the battles. She ignites war itself. It ignites people's conflict. But will kill a bitch. She'll kill a bitch. California girls on full blast and everything, and the Geneva Conventions is broken. Listen, I don't think the Geneva Conventions exist yet, so it's fine. I like that. Geneva checklist! Let's go! Let's go. Yeah, okay. Ignition. Let me upload. Ignition.
But in the end, you're just my friend, and love is not a game. I built a home in Minecraft. It's the house of your dreams. It's got everything from your Pinterest board. It's right next to a creek. It's got nice wooden floors. It's not perfect, it's not fancy, but it's yours. Won't you call it home?
She's our little psycho. Our little psychotic serial killer looking ass. Motherfucker. I love her to death. She's great. Okay, what's a good astrological phenomenon for her to be born under? Like, okay, it has to do with war. I'm thinking possibly potentially a blood moon. What days have there been blood moons? Blood moons? Yeah, lunar eclipse. So a total lunar eclipse. Eclipses. let's look up lunar eclipses in America. No, I don't want this. These are upcoming ones. I want to know. That's the next 10 years. You know what? Let's look at that. So lunar eclipses in the next 10 years. March, August, lunar. Need a total lunar eclipse. Ooh, December 31st for a total lunar eclipse, and it's the end of a year. End of the year, and also a lunar eclipse. That sounds like the ignition god to me. Or maybe like in the height of summer. So like August. August 27th. You know what? That's Nana's birthday as well. I'm going with that. August 27th. On a total lunar eclipse. Good shit. Excellent. 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 I have like little stories I have for like all these characters that I have written down in here. In these little bubbles. Okay, so that's ignition. Retaliation. Okay. I have an idea of what I want retaliation to look like. But, okay, let's do retaliation. I want to adopt ignition. You can adopt her for $9.99, $99, $9.99. How many 99s is that? I'm not sure. But, like, you can figure it out. Ah! Aww, Lily. Oh, that's great. I love that. Cash or card? I don't know what I accept. What do I accept, guys? Guys, how does it work? How do I accept money? I think card. Yes, card works. Okay. Okay. Retaliation specifically. I'm thinking, like, young boy vibes. Like, it looks like a childish child of children, you know? I'll trade half my cats for ignition. You know what? I'll take the cats. I only have one currently, so, like, I'll take the cats. Minkaroo! Hi! Hello! And Megan! Hi! Thank you for the follow! Wait, let me shout out. Hello? I almost said Binkaroo. Minkaroo. I can't spell. Did I spell that right? Am I spelling this right? One sec. Hello? I think I spelled this right. Hi! Oh my goodness! I have 7 cats now. Let's go! Hi! Dude, I'm also doing Picroos. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hi. I'm making a Pantheon, and I have a lot of gods. I've made 2 of them so far, and then we're going to make Retaliation. It's fun. I'm having a great time. How are you doing? Hi! Oh my god! Okay. I love that. What are you using them for? What are you doing? Also hiding Golden Galaxy and Gizmo! I did it pretty soon, but I'm good. Fuck yeah. Okay. While I'm searching for a picture to use, let's chit chat. How are you guys doing? Oh my goodness. Have a wonderful stream. You have a wonderful day. Make sure you drink and eat shit. Is the paperwork and ignition will be my child and I'll be happy. You know what? Adopted. I don't know what paperwork we have to fill out. I don't know how paperwork works. I don't know how to like. This one might work. I'm thinking this one. Do you know any programs with good moth features? No. And it drives me up a wall. Okay. Like, okay. We're moving on from him. I know a few. Like moth features? No, and that's always a problem. That's hard. Have you used the Tiefling Maker? Because I know the Tiefling Maker has like some really good options. I love using the Tiefling. Ah! Ad! No! No ads! No ads! We're on the bad black screen until the ad goes away. They don't get that shit for free. Even when it's not working for current guy. Oh, that's a mood. I love it, especially when I'm making my Fomorian characters. Those are really fun because that's just cow people, so it's really easy to use the Tiefling Maker. But like, okay. Ad is over. We're good. Anyways, back to this. Back to this. Cracks knuckles. Cracks knuckles. Stretches. Yawns. Okay. So we've made ignition and we've made tenacity, and now I want to make retaliation. Should we just make all of the war gods real quick? I don't know. This is the name of the program. I'm pretty sure might work. Oh, okay. I'm glad you did that and not try to send a link, because links will get you sniped. But like, wait, let me look that up real quick. Let me look that up real quick. Copy. Let me see if I can search it real quick. Hello, let me search. Damn it, nothing came up. I can't search on here for that. Anyways, okay. So with like, listen, we were going for like burly lumberjack vibes, and then we were going for kill a bitch vibes. Retaliation, I specifically want to look like a petty ass kid, and that's like why everyone's like, oh, this little baby could not be a war god. You know, you look at it and you're like, that's a 12-year-old. What is a 12-year-old doing being a god of war? And it's like, I don't know what to tell you. That boy is a god of war. Retaliation's gonna kill you. And I very much want that. I want those vibes of a shit-eating little shit. You know what? What's a good color for retaliation? Like, I don't want to like keep going red vibes with like the characters. Retaliation. Oh, that'd be fun. Do I make him a ginger? I can make him a blonde. I can make him like a spoiled brat blonde. Ooh, burp. Okay. I could make him a blonde. I hate blondes. That's the problem. I never make blonde-haired characters. I'm just like, It's hard, but Pink. Pink petty. They rhyme. Not really, but like it rhymes. I can go blonde. Like I can go like a dirty blonde. I don't know if it'll work, but I found Minu Bug Maker, which lets me make a moth person. Ooh. Minu Bug Maker. You know what? Actually, Bug Maker. Oh! Oh! This is a bug maker. Megan, are these the vibes you're going for? Oh, you can do like patterns on them too. Ooh. pink. Oh, that's fun. I mean, you can get rid of the mandibles as well and have some fun. Oh, mantis little mandibles. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I like this. Ooh. Okay, oh wait. My brain. Brain. Focus. Focus, brain. Focus. You must make a bug god. I do love me some bugs. Mmm. I can make like, ooh, that would be kind of fun. Ooh, I could fuck with that idea of like kind of making no focus only bug. I think that'd be kind of fun of trying to put the 4 horsemen as gods into the 4 categories. Because like it would be so hard. Especially because like one of them is war, but would War the god himself be a war god? I think that'd be really funny. Of like a philosophical debate. If War himself is a war god or not, you know? Or would they be like the 4 original that like all of the other categories are based off of, you know? That'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting. I think that'd be a fun idea. And I could have Pestilence be Bug Boy. I could have Pestilence being Bug. Conquest would be a war god. Mmm, that would be good. That'd be tasty. Okay. I like these ideas. We're swimming with ideas. I like these. This is why I love doing this because like listen, y'all could just like pick a very hyper specific word and just decide you want to make a god in this pantheon because like you guys have all the rules right here. You got it. You got the 4 categories. You know what like makes up a god. It's just any hyper specific word you want. Yeah, like the Greeks had titans before gods, kind of like that. Like the 4 horsemen could have been the 4 categories. Interesting. Interesting. Anyways, back to making Retaliation and potentially making him blonde. I don't know. I want him to be a little shit though. Okay, we're gonna go blonde for now. I'll give him a fuck ass bob. Ooh, I like that. We're part of the wind. We can give him like a little streak of white. White. I like that. Okay. I like that. Okay. We're figuring shit out. Nah. I'm now attached to those red eyes on him. Ooh. Okay, but like, do you want the pinky red or the red red? Because we could have either one. I could even go like fucking blue-eyed. We got pinky red or we got red red. You know? We can go deep blue or we can go baby blues. White. I love these white eyes on like in this pick crew. This is the reason I keep coming back to this pick crew, but despite it having 0 skin colors, it's because these eyes are so gorgeous. I love these white eyes. Pinky red, I think. This is gonna give me the motivation to actually start and finish a Pantheon for any of the D&D books I've made. Do it! Do it! Okay, you're thinking pinky red? I like the pinky red. Pinky red. I could go red. I could go pink and blue. That'd be kind of funny. Remembered by someone as special. I'm taking that and then like Yee. I'm now convinced. I wish I had something that gives him more of a shit-eating grin. I'll give him that, though. Give him those. Give him the bean eyebrows. Freckles. He feels like a freckly boy. Do 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 do. I'm imagining this like in modern times, and like all these gods are wearing like godlike outfits, and then Retaliation is wearing like the most just like chill ass clothes. Or like, who invited a kid to this meeting? And he's like, I'm going to fist fight you. And he will. Ooh, eye patch? No. Not right now. Not right now. Okay, but how funny would it be for the god of retaliation to have an eye patch because of the saying, an eye for an eye? Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. An eye for an eye, and he's missing an eye. I think it would be funny. A fun little pun. Maybe he's not even missing that eye, he just wears a fucking eye patch. And then he, like, fucking lifts it up and it's like the fucking Sharingan. Where do you think that line came from? Imagine all the gods drinking wine or something like that, and then the retaliation just has a juice box! Oh, I love that! They gave this bitch a juice box, and he's like, I'm the same age as all of you guys! And they're like, but you look like an infant! And he can't even, like, be mad because he does look like a kid. I like him with this eye patch. And you know what? Yeah, he lifts it up and it's like Code Geass. It's like, he's not even missing the eye, but, like, he does that. And then he just tells people, where do you think the line came from? And it's like, what? Fear. Fear.
Just my friend, and love is not a game. I built a home.
I love him. I'm attached now.
It's the house of your dreams. It's got everything from your pen.
I love him. Like 2:30 a.m. and I'm done with another highway. I'm gonna go eat. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I like him. I like him. He's a little shit. He's a little shit. Have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Hey, retaliation, come here. I need to add you to the list of my bitches. I just like the idea of like Justice and War Gods trying to have a custody battle over him, and he's like, guys, I know what kind of god I am. Are you guys sure you know what kind of god you are? Listen, leave him alone. He's just a dude. He's just a little guy. with a juice box. Oh, retaliation, beloved. Retaliation, ignition, tenacity. I could do it. Impulse, which is the last war god I have. He's just a bean. He's just a little guy. That's the last war god I have. I have a lot of power gods. Eloquence, ambition, prosperity, influence, ingenuity, assiduities. Assiduities. If you don't know what that means, it's basically concentration. And then I don't know, because like retaliation I have a fun story about, because like his is a technicality that he's a war god, and he's very adamant about that. Ignition also is a technicality as a war god, because everyone thinks she should be a power god because of her name. And then I don't think there's any other technicalities. Retaliation and ignition are a technicality. And then tenacity thought he was a war god. And then I think the funniest story to me is that originally there were two justices, which was forgiveness and retribution, two sides of the same coin. Either you're forgiven or retribution and you're not forgiven, you know, those two kind of things. But then they got into an argument and they couldn't decide on where a soul was supposed to go. So judgment was born. One of the only gods not technically made because of a prayer, but because of a fucking argument between gods. You know, funny, silly little things like that. Is judgment was made specifically because forgiveness and retribution couldn't settle an argument. Great time. Hilarious to me. Hilarious. So judgment was made specifically if you can't settle anything. Literally spawned to be a lawyer. You know what? I want to make him now. I'm gonna make judgment. That's such a good pick. Okay. I'm gonna make judgment. I'm gonna say this right now. He's blind. Do not make blind judgment jokes around him. No eye jokes. No blind jokes. He will kill you. He hates them. They have to have a suit. They gotta be in a suit. And they're blind. Oh my god. It's Matt Murdock. Okay. But let's... what's a good pick crew? I gotta find a good pick crew. I would use the same pick crew. I might use the same pick crew because it has really good blind eyes. Like, I love the whites. I'm being a bit angry about that. Listen, he's so angry. And he hates you. And me and everybody. He hates you in particular. Like, I can see... okay. I don't know about hair. Ooh, I kind of like the dark midnight. Okay, you know, we're going with that. Do we do long hair? Do you think he has long hair? Would Judgment have long hair? I think so. Judgment has long hair. No. And I'm so going with these eyes. Are you kidding me? Like, look at that. They're gorgeous. I fucking love these eyes. And I wish this picker had more, like, skin color. Judgment Helltaker had long hair, so I can see that Judgment is the long-haired god. Judgment has all the hair. This man hates you. Looking at eyebrows. What conveys the annoyance? That one. That one conveys the annoyance. He's like, or did you just look me in the eyes and say that? Did you seriously just say that? You know, I'm gonna give him little freckles. He gets freckles. Let me turn off all the clothing. I think in blues. I like him in blues. Yeah, like this very gray blue I like. Okay, wait. Suit. 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 Is this? That works. I'll give him a blue tie. Come on. Stop being slow! It's lagging on me. Yeah, blue tie. That works. That works. That's nice. Okay. Like, nah, blue. Blue tie. An eye patch on an already blind man. How does he write? You don't know. We don't know. He's blind. There's not any sight within those eyes. Does he write still? He still writes. Don't ask him how. Do not ask him how. He will not know. I like him a lot. I like him. I like your cut, G. Boom. He's so annoyed. He's so annoyed. Just let him do his job. Nobody's letting him do his job. They keep just asking stupid questions. He's tired. He's tired. Judgment. Judgment. Argument. He needs to sleep and work, and unfortunately nobody's letting him do either one. So he's technically the only, like, one of the few gods that can say he has parents. To kill mortals. He just eats coffee beans. He eats the coffee beans themselves. And people are a little bit scared of him because of that. God. Takes a fucking airport and just adds. Oh god, this man is horrifying. He's one of the few gods that can say he has parents, so. He's definitely a Libra. I'll say that. He's a Libra. When is Libra highest in the sky? Highest in the sky at midnight in June. Best seen around 9 p.m. in midnight in June. So sometime in June. So Libra's highest in the sky in June. Highest in the sky in June. Full moon in June. It was June 11th. You know what? Yeah, he's born on June 11th. Yep. Okay. That seems like it's good. Judgment was born on June 11th. At the peak of Libra. That doesn't make him a Libra, though. You know what? That's fine. He was born at the peak of Libra. That does not mean he is a Libra. Unfortunately, that's my month. So majestic. I love him. Oh, we didn't give... Ooh, retaliation. What's a good war? Wars started in retaliation. Spanish-American War, which sparked by the sinking of the USS Maine. Oh yeah, we blamed the Maine on Spain. When did that start? Where did the Spanish-American War start? When did that start? April 21st. He was born April 21st. Here we go. Wonderful. Retaliation's born on fucking April 21st. Sorry, I'm thinking one moment. I like this. I like what we've done here. I like this a lot. Unfortunately, it is time for me to go eat dinner. So we're gonna go here real quick and we're gonna listen. I hope you guys had fun coming here and talking about this. I like doing these writing streams because it means I get to be productive with like writing and creating characters, and it means you guys got to be productive and work your little brain juices. I like this a lot. It's very fun. But anyways, where am I? I loved this. Good, excellent. But I must eat dinner. Mostly because I've had mostly only snickerdoodles today, and I should probably eat real food. But who's live right now? Is Brum still live? I just joined. Ah, Ego! I'm sorry! Yeah, unfortunately for me, it's not. I have to be healthy because it will kill me. There's many things wrong with me, and I think my doctor would fist fight me if I didn't be healthy. Rum's still live! Yay! Huzzah! Kazaa! Hawa! Oh, he's doing stuff with villagers. Ooh, you know what that means. We're gonna raid Brum. I can hear your doctor's boss music. God, for real. My doctors look at me walking in the door and she's like, what did you do? I'm like, I was so good this week. I'm innocent. All good, mate. I'll try to catch another stream. Yay! I'll be streaming tomorrow and Thursday, which I know for any of you Americans is in fact Thanksgiving, but I don't do anything that day, so I'm streaming that day. It's gonna be fun, so I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow and on Thursday, so I hope I'll see you guys. It'll be fun. I hope you guys have a great day. You guys know the rules. Be good, be nice and kind. If you're not good and nice and kind, I'll hear about it like an angry teacher with a bad sub report. Nobody wants that, okay? Don't be dickheads in other people's chat. We talk to each other, okay? I love you guys. I adore you guys. Additionally, don't lie to paramedics. Don't lie to your lawyers. Allegedly, though, you can lie to cops, but you didn't hear shit from me. You didn't hear anything from me, okay? I love you guys. You didn't hear anything. We're gonna go to the ending screen now. Ah, look at that ending screen. So peaceful, so calm, so wonderful. Me with my pink hair. Unfortunately, you won't see that until winter, or until winter's over. Spring is when it will be back. I love you guys. Bye-bye.